You're welcome to another edition of the Market Review, where we bring you developments in the financial and capital market as it relates to the economy. Today, Friday, December 11, 2020, we bring you developments in the Unlisted Securities OTC as usual. Let's give you an overview of what we'll be discussing today, but the key focus will be the Capital Market Master Plan and its drive for the unlisted securities market in Nigeria. We'll take a look at week 49 activities in the Unlisted Securities OTC, and we'll give you some perspective around admissions in the NASD. A list of settlement banks in the NASD that you need to know of, and some perspective on OTC trading and what it's about. Then we'll go on to our focus of discussion today, the Capital Market Master Plan and Unlisted OTC Securities market in Nigeria. We first begin with the fact that in week 49, the NASD OTC Securities Exchange closed on a positive note year to date as the market recorded an increase in performance. NASD Security Index year to date return rose by 3.15%. The total volume traded year to date stands at 7,914,258,808 units in 1,423 deals, and total value traded is 12,288,577,220.03 naira. The NASD OTC Securities closed the week and it showed a very bullish performance, but for the previous week prior to week 49, it was negative on week 48 on the NSI. The NSI return fell by minus 2.24% to close the week at 719.53 basis points as against 735.99 points on the preceding Friday, December 4, 2020. In addition, week 49 saw NASD investors lose 12.23 billion naira in value. The NASD OTC market capitalization closed at 534.83 billion naira compared to 547.06 billion naira in the preceding Friday, resulting from negative movement of prices. There was a 452.80% increase in the total value traded during the week, as week 49 saw NASD investors trade a total of 349,961,169 naira shares in value compared to 62,945,182.30 naira in the previous week. Total trade activity for the year is valued at 12,298,577,320 units. Total volume traded during the week was 1,464,771 naira in terms of the units. 1,367,777 units in the previous week was traded, leading to a 7.48% increase in trade volume compared to week 48. Total volume traded for the year so far is 7,914,258,808 units. In terms of the top traded securities by volume, the week closed with Niger Delta Exploration and Production PLC ranking top among the 5 most traded securities by volume, and the Industrial and General Insurance PLC as the 5th most traded stock by volume traded in the week. Top traded securities by value showed that Niger Delta Exploration and Production PLC ranked top among the 5 most traded securities by value, and Industrial and General Insurance PLC stood as the 5th most traded security by value for the week. In terms of advancers, there were no advancers in the previous week, while for decliners, 2 of NASD's OTC securities closed the week with a significant drop in value. Niger Delta Exploration and Production PLC, which closed the week at 225 naira 15 kobo, representing a minus 7.50% decrease from the previous close of 300 naira 76 kobo. Friesland Campina Wamco Nigeria PLC, which closed the week at 140 naira, representing a minus 5.71% decrease from the previous close of 132 naira. Now, in terms of security admission in the NASD PLC, it is interesting to let you know some of the activities there. First, admitted securities introduced by participating institution and admitted to trade on the NASD OTC market. This channel affords individual investors an opportunity to trade their holding in public companies. So investors who have share certificates of public companies not admitted on any other registered exchange and wishes to trade can introduce the security for trading through a participating institution. A participating institution, a broker who wishes to trade a security that is not currently being traded on a registered exchange may apply to admit such security to trade. NASD always advises stakeholders to note that where a security is already being traded on the NASD OTC market, participating institutions who wish to trade on that security need not apply again to admit the security to trade. Securities through a participating institution can be admitted to the NASD OTC Securities Exchange by completing their NASD Form 3 admission plea, and this, of course, can be done on the NASD site. In terms of company admission is to the NASD OTC Securities Exchange an implication that a company agrees to adhere to the rules and admission requirements of the NASD OTC Securities Exchange. Admitted companies are classified into the blue, pink, and red categories depending on their level of compliance with regulatory and NASD PLC reporting requirements. That's for the admission processes that anyone who wants to participate can learn from. And in terms of settlement banks in the NASD, we have currently Access Bank, First Bank, Guarantee Trust Bank, Stanbic IBTC Bank, Sterling Bank, and United Bank for Africa. Those are the major banks that help carry out settlement activities in the NASD. Now let's go on to the over-the-counter trading. I guess you've heard about this if you follow the market trends, OTC, and you're wondering what is it about. So just want to bring some insight into it. Over-the-counter trading or OTC trading refers to a trade that is not made on a formal exchange. Instead, most OTC trades will be between two parties and are often handled via a dealer network. OTC trading is less regulated than exchange-based trades, which creates a range of opportunities but also some risk which you need to be aware of. When you trade OTC with a trading provider, you usually see two prices listed: a single buy price and a single sell price. This differs from the on-exchange trading where you will see multiple buy and sell prices from lots of different parties. So what are the pros of OTC trading? The most popular OTC market is Forex, where currencies are bought and sold via a network of banks instead of on exchanges. This means that Forex trading is decentralized and can take place 24 hours a day rather than being tied to an exchange's open and close times. Stocks and other financial instruments can also be traded via the OTC, and this includes derivatives such as swaps and forward contracts. OTC trading gives companies that don't meet stock exchange requirements the opportunity to raise capital, which can help fund expansion and growth. Shares that are traded by the OTC tend to be cheaper than those listed on a centralized exchange. As a result, you can buy a lot of shares for a small amount of capital. OTC trades have greater flexibility when compared to their more regulated and standardized exchange-based counterparts. This means that you can create agreements that are specific to your trading goals. What are the cons of OTC trading? The unregulated nature of the OTC trading means that there is a higher risk of a counterparty defaulting on any given agreement. This is particularly true for swaps and forward contracts. Trading stocks OTC can be considered risky as the company do not need to supply as much information as exchange-listed companies do. This means that companies can often claim to be up and coming, which is not always the case. Let's get on to the Capital Market Master Plan and how it creates opportunities for the unlisted OTC securities. As you all know, the Capital Market Master Plan is tenured between 2015 to 2025, and we already have 5 years into that plan. So the remaining 5 years will be very, very critical. First, it will help to deepen market inclusion, which is very important for our markets, to increase the number of people participating in the market, and particularly from the unlisted security space. The next is that it will enhance innovation and creativity in the unlisted securities OTC market when fully implemented. It will encourage businesses to list on the unlisted securities, as we see the NASD doing its best to get more companies to list across various sectors. We are already seeing the NASD wooing sectors like the creative industry, sports, and tech, amongst others. So this Capital Market Master Plan with its activities will help to strengthen that. and of course improve investment activities in the Nigerian capital market and economy, which is very important for the capital market, particularly the unlisted OTC securities. And mobilizing capital is another area where small and mid-sized companies can come on board, list and link with various investors. The next is linking market with business, which is very important because in these times capital is very key. And of course, to also help position the NASD as a market of choice in Nigeria and across the globe, a leading unlisted securities OTC player across the globe. That's part of what the Capital Market Master Plan seeks to achieve across board. And definitely, with determination, coordination, collaboration, and market efficiency, we can see the NASD and the unlisted OTC unlock more opportunities in the ecosystem. And that will be all for today's edition of the Market Review. You can visit our website, www.proexchange.com, to watch our videos, read our news reports and analysis. There you can also log on to click on the Unlisted OTC Securities space on the right-hand bar of our website. You can also send your views and comments on what you think about the Capital Market Master Plan and prospects for deepening the Unlisted OTC Securities to news@proexchange.com, or you can tag at WebTVNG or at the NG, and we'll be available to respond appropriately to those comments or questions. Till we come your way again, thank you for watching. Have a nice weekend and stay safe.